I'm Steph Winkler, and I am here to showcase my latest speech and language book. It's entitled Teddy's Travels, and it's a speech and language book on big and little size concepts. So your little ones can go on a big adventure helping Teddy, a determined gingerbread cookie, find his way home. The story is great for the fall and winter seasons, and it is packed with adorable characters and delicious candy along the way. The story is great for ages 2 through 7+ and is perfect for speech and language therapists, parents, and educators working with children in this age group. So check out Teddy's Travels with the little ones in your life. Enjoy. I hope you enjoy this read aloud of Teddy's Travels. And if you are interested in purchasing this storybook, I'll have the QR code at the end of the video. All right, well, let's get to it. A little gingerbread cookie named Teddy was snoozing under a pile of leaves one brisk fall morning. The leaves covered him like a cozy, warm blanket as he slept peacefully. There he is under the pile of leaves. Although Teddy had slept well, he woke up feeling worried. After looking around, he didn't know where he was. He had been running for days, and the last thing he remembered was stopping to rest under a big tree. So now he's feeling worried. Teddy wasn't turning back. He couldn't. He was a delicious cookie that everyone wanted to eat. He knew he had to find a welcoming place to live. Just then, he heard a friendly owl say, "Keep moving forward and enjoy the magical adventures ahead of you." Do you see the owl here up in the tree? So Teddy thanked the owl for his words of wisdom and bravely began his traveling adventure. Teddy found himself walking along a paved pathway. On one side, he saw little flowers. On the other side, he saw big flowers. Can you point to the little flowers? Great job. Can you point to the big flowers? Awesome. He kept walking until the path split into 2 different directions. Teddy wasn't sure which way he should go. He started to feel worried again. Just then, he heard a tiny ladybug say, "Follow the path with the big flowers." Teddy thanked the ladybug for her help, but he soon realized that he didn't know which flowers were big and which flowers were little. Can we help Teddy? Let's help him. Can you point to the arrow with the big flower? Nice job. This is the way Teddy needs to go. This is the arrow with the big flower. All right, Teddy says, "Thank you for helping me find the path with the big flowers. You are such an amazing helper. Nice job." All right, let's see where Teddy goes next. Soon the big flowers disappeared. Teddy noticed little apple trees on one side and big apple trees on the other side. Can you point to the little apple trees? Great job. Can you point to the big apple trees? Nice. He kept walking until the path split into 2 different directions. Once again, Teddy found himself unsure of which path to take. Just then, he heard a small worm say, "Follow the path with the big apple trees." Teddy thanked the worm for his help, but he soon realized that he didn't know which apple trees were big and which apple trees were little. Let's help Teddy again. Point to the arrow with the big apple tree. Nice job. This is the arrow with the big apple tree. This is the way Teddy needs to go. And now Teddy says, thank you for helping me find the path with the big apple tree. You, again, are such an amazing helper. Okay, let's see where he goes next. Soon the big apple trees disappeared, and Teddy noticed what? Little pumpkins on one side and big pumpkins on the other side. Can you point to the little pumpkins? Great. Can you point to the big pumpkins? Awesome. He kept walking until the path split into two different directions. Once again, Teddy found himself unsure of which path to take. Just then, he heard a little bird say, "Follow the path with the little pumpkins." Teddy thanked the bird for her help, but he soon realized that he didn't know which pumpkins were big and which pumpkins were little. Let's help Teddy again. Can you point to the arrow with the little pumpkin? Nice job. This is the way Teddy needs to go. This is the arrow with the little pumpkin. Teddy says, thank you for helping me find the path with the little pumpkins. Soon the little pumpkins disappeared, and Teddy noticed a cold chill in the air. The season had changed from fall to winter. He shivered as he walked quickly, hoping to stay warm. Soon it started to snow. He noticed little snowflakes on one side and big snowflakes falling on the other side. The snowflakes were covering the ground with fluffy white snow. He kept walking until the path split into two different directions. Once again, Teddy found himself unsure of which path to take. And could you point to the little snowflakes? Great job. Can you point to the big snowflakes? Awesome. So Teddy didn't know which way to go, and then just then he heard a snowman say, "Follow the path with the little snowflakes." Teddy thanked the snowman for his help, but he soon realized that he didn't know which snowflakes were big and which snowflakes were little. Can you point to the arrow with the little snowflake? Nice job. This is the arrow with the little snowflake. You are such a great helper. Teddy says, thank you for helping me find the path with the little snowflakes. All right, let's see what happens next. Soon the snowflakes disappeared and the ground remained covered in crisp white snow. Teddy heard a trickling of water up ahead. It was a hot chocolate stream. Surrounding the stream were big and little marshmallow tulips. Can you point to the big marshmallows? Can you point to the little marshmallows? Nice work. He kept walking until the path led to the hot chocolate stream that flowed into two different directions. Once again, Teddy found himself unsure of which direction to go. Just then, a narwhal popped her head out of the water and said, "Follow the stream with the big marshmallows." Teddy thanked the narwhal for her help, but he soon realized that he didn't know which marshmallows were big and which marshmallows were little. Let's help Teddy. Point to the arrow with the big marshmallow. This is the arrow with the big marshmallow. This is the way Teddy needs to go. Teddy floated along the spring on a big, puffy marshmallow. He felt warm, cozy, and sleepy from the steam of the hot chocolate spring. "Thank you for helping me find the path with the big marshmallows," he said. as he closed his eyes and drifted off to sleep. See him there? He's sleeping on a big puffy marshmallow. There's little peppermints underneath him. He looks so cozy and peaceful. Teddy was blissfully dreaming when he was awakened by a huge thud. The marshmallow float had hit an embankment and Teddy went sailing through the air. Oh no! I wonder what's going to happen to Teddy. What do you think might happen to Teddy? Do you think he might land on this big pile of gumdrops? That wouldn't be too bad, right? He landed in a pile of sugar-coated gumdrops. These gumdrops are so yummy, he said, as he bounced along and took bites of the chewy candy. Once Teddy was full of sugary gumdrops, he walked along the path surrounded by big and little gumdrops. Can you point to the big gumdrops? Can you point to the little gumdrops? Here are the big gumdrops. Here are the little gumdrops. Nice job. He kept walking until the path split into two different directions. Once again, Teddy found himself unsure of which direction to go. Just then, a penguin and a reindeer appeared from behind a big cluster of gumdrops. They smiled at Teddy and said, "Follow the path with the little gumdrops." Teddy thanked the penguin and reindeer for their help, but he soon realized that he didn't know which gumdrops were big and which gumdrops were little. Let's help Teddy. Can you point to the arrow with the little gumdrops? Nice job. Here's the arrow with the little gumdrops. This is the direction that Teddy needs to go. It says, "Thank you for helping me find the path with the little gumdrops." Again, you're such a big helper. Nice job. All right, soon the little gumdrops disappeared and Teddy noticed here's little gingerbread houses and big gingerbread houses surrounding the snowy pathway. Can you point to the big gingerbread houses? Can you point to the little gingerbread houses? Nice job. He kept walking until the path split into two different directions. He wasn't sure which way he needed to go, but Teddy knew he was finally home. He saw Ellie, a fellow gingerbread cookie, on the pathway. She greeted and welcomed Teddy home with a delicious red lollipop. "Welcome home, Teddy," she said. "We heard you were on your way, so follow me to the big gingerbread houses." As they walked along the path with the big gingerbread houses, a thought came to Teddy. He said, "Thanks for your help, Ellie. By the way, who told you I was on my way here?" And then Ellie says, "Oh my goodness, I almost forgot to tell you. All of your friends." And then Teddy says, "Wow, thank you all so much for helping me find my way home." And then all his friends are here to welcome him home. And they say, "Welcome home, Teddy. Woo-hoo. We are so happy you're finally home." All right, and there's Teddy's house and all of his friends who helped him along the way. And then Teddy says, "But you are the biggest helper. Thank you for helping me find my way home." And Teddy says, "You are such a big helper." And you are. You did an amazing job helping Teddy find his way home. You can use this QR code to check out Teddy's Travels on Amazon. Just hover your camera over this QR code and it will pop you right out to the Amazon page, and you can check out more information about Teddy's Travels there. I have really enjoyed reading Teddy's Travels with you today, and I'll see you next time. Bye.